My god. Hello, let's get this sorted. Hi everyone, welcome back to another video on my channel. If you are a new subscriber, thank you so much. Please comment below and say I'm a new subscriber. I'll reply to you straight away. I just want to say thank you so much for 300 subscribers. Wow, I'm so blessed and thankful and grateful. Thank you so much. Today's video is about body positivity, body confidence, self-love, whatever you want to call it. I went on Instagram and I went ahead and asked you if you had any questions regarding body positivity, and I'm going to answer some of those questions as well as talking about my own journey with body positivity and self-love throughout the years. I hope it's okay that I will be using the words skinny and fat and all of those words. I'm so sorry if you're triggered by those words, but those are sort of the words that I'm going to use matter-of-factly to describe myself and not to describe anybody else. So I used to be, back in the day, very skinny, what you would call skinny, the beauty standard of the modelling industry, social media industry, whatever you want to call it. I had a flat stomach and I was really skinny when I was in high school. And I got called anorexic. I wasn't necessarily bullied, but there was sort of an air of everyone knew I was quite skinny, no boobs, the whole works, proper skinny. And I was never like one to flaunt my skinniness. I didn't see myself in my head as being the social ideal of being skinny. I just sort of always had that body, and because I knew it, I was never very grateful for it or thought about it necessarily. I never thought about what people who were bigger than me went through at all. I was completely ignorant to it because I had always been a low weight. So much in fact that throughout my high school years I got a bit confused about why I couldn't gain weight. I was sort of upset when all my friends started getting a bit of curves here and there, and it never really sort of happened for me until I was older, maybe 17, 18, when I started getting boobs and a butt and some curves. And even then I still kind of had a flat stomach, so my body image didn't really occur to me. I never thought about it, honestly, never did. I'll try and find some pictures to insert, but I don't have a lot of pictures of this era of my life, I just don't. But if I do find any, I'll put them here. Then when I was in my 20s, I did start to gain a bit of weight and a bit of curves, and honestly it made me so happy, beyond happy, because I didn't enjoy at that time in my life being skinny. It wasn't the social ideal anymore. The Kardashians had come to the forefront and it was all about big butts and curvy bodies, and I was quite happy to have gained a bit of weight. So whereas I suppose maybe in the past people had gained a bit of weight, they may have been upset by it, in the sort of mid 2000s it was kind of a good thing to get a bit of a butt and a bit of curves. So again, it didn't occur to me, my body image never occurred to me. I was always happy with the way that I looked, but that was probably because I always kind of looked like the ideal beauty standard at the time, and I never realised that. And once I got past the age of 25, bear in mind I am 29 years old now, I gained a bit more weight and became a bit more fatter. So I gained love handles and a belly, which isn't the ideal beauty standard nowadays. I gained a bit of weight in my arms, little double chin going on in most of my pictures, and now I am at the stage where I am not the ideal beauty standard in today's society. Hold on. Sorry, next door's kids just threw a ball in the garden and I had to go and get it. And I realised I'm so unhealthy and out of breath, which is probably why I've gained a bit of weight. I need to get exercise in. Anyway, back to the original point. What I was going to say is that I am still really confident and happy with the way I look, and I've never lost that body confidence. The more fat I've got and the way, oh god, I'm so out of breath. And the way that my body has changed its shape has never made me lose any confidence in myself. And I think it can be hard for some people to understand that, because I truly get how difficult it can be for people not to have that level of body confidence about themselves, and to feel upset, confused, and just genuinely disappointed about the way that their body looks. And I think that comes from a number of issues within society. Bullying is a major one of them. I never have been bullied for the way that my body looks now, because I'm older, I'm not in school, and I have a really good supportive group of friends, a supportive partner, supportive family who would never say anything bad about me, at least not to my face anyway, I think. So that has really helped me. And then also the way that society views our bodies, our women's bodies in particular, can be really difficult for some people. As I say, the Kardashians are in the news, and no matter how big their booties are and their boobs are, their slim tiny little waists and flat stomachs always stay the same. That is not realistic, and that doesn't happen to the majority of people. When you see these Victoria's Secret models, skinny, it's pumped out to you every day in magazines, TV, in the news, obviously women are going to get upset about the way that their body looks, because it doesn't look like that most of the time. I completely get it, and I do understand that some people may need a little bit of coaching and encouraging to absolutely love themselves the way that they are, because that is the most important thing. As long as you are healthy, as in you are eating fruits and vegetables and maintaining a healthy diet and exercise regime, then the way that you look does not matter in the slightest, and it shouldn't matter at all. But I know that in our heads sometimes it does. So hopefully I'm going to share some tips that will help you to love yourself no matter what. I think the first one I've already discussed, and it's having a really supportive group around you. That's family, partner maybe, friends, people on the internet. I've got people on my Instagram where I share a lot about body positivity who often reply to me, and I reply back to them, and we chat and have conversations about body and body image and loving ourselves, and it's such a supportive community. I'm going to put some hashtags that you can use or you can search right here. These hashtags, if you search them on Instagram, you'll find us, you will find a body positive community, and hopefully you can all engage with each other and support each other, because that's really important. A supportive community for me is the main one. I'm going to look at my questions now that I got on my Instagram post about body positivity and answer a few questions. So the first one I have is from someone called Lizzie. I'm only going to say the first names, I'm not going to say the last names. And it says, how do you deal with bloating mentally, as I bloat a lot and badly? I'm trying to learn to embrace it. This is such a good question. So I actually do suffer with bloating as well. I have IBS, irritable bowel syndrome. Bloating is a really big part of that syndrome. So if ever I eat a meal, sometimes even when I don't eat a meal and I just get up in the morning, I will have bloat. And I have learned to embrace that. But also sometimes, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, sometimes if I'm going out for the night and I know I'm gonna have a big meal, I will use Spanx or things that hold me in, so that if I know I'm gonna bloat, it won't look too bad in pictures. And you can do that if you want. I do that occasionally, as I say, if I know that it's going to be a big night and pictures are going to be taken and I don't want that little bloat sticking out in a certain type of dress or a certain type of skirt. But then sometimes I don't do that. It really depends how I'm feeling. Another thing you can do is look again on Instagram or somewhere at body positivity pages, and particularly pages of women who engage in sports and have really skinny stomachs, tight abs. And there's a lot of people who suffer from bloating who do have completely flat stomachs and abs to the maximum, and they'll have before and after pictures and they will still have a lot of bloating. Even, you know, no matter how skinny you can be prone to bloating. And I'll try and stick some pictures up here to show you that. Charlotte has says, most of the time I feel really good and I'm such a body positive person. However, how do you cope on those down days or the days where you are not feeling so body positive? Again, a really good question. So on the days where I'm not feeling so body positive, which does happen, I love to listen to music that makes me feel sexy and confident about myself, and I put some nice underwear on or a nice dress or something, and I'll just have a little dance around my room, maybe in the mirror. There's nothing wrong with admiring yourself. That's what the journey is all about, loving yourself completely. And I switch it up in what I listen to, but I will try and put some songs up here which are my go-to body confidence jams, or the things that I listen to which make me feel sexy and confident and inspired to start the day and to love myself. So that is the main thing I do. If I'm having a down day, I'll absolutely listen to music and it perks me up straight away. Another thing I really like to do is practice affirmations, and I do this with a lot of things in my life, but this in particular, body confidence is a good way to use affirmations. Again, I'm going to put some on the screen because I can't remember them right now, but these are the sort of things that I will say to myself every single day, or days where I'm feeling bad I'll say them a lot more, or I'll switch it up a bit. But these are things that I have to remind myself every day, and you do have to remind yourself because, I mean, I've just forgotten them now, like, so you can be forgetful. I want you to scream and shout these affirmations to yourself. It makes a difference. Trust me, Gally, it does. I like what I see. I like me. Another thing that you can do is when you see these adverts and there's a lot of people on there who have society's sort of westernized beauty image standard on there, and they're advertising diet teas or something, instead of saying, oh, I don't look like that, what's wrong with me, try and twist it around and say, what is wrong with that advert? Why are they advertising this to women? Think about it. Is it for my health? No. Is it because they want lots of money? They want to trick women into thinking this is the ideal beauty standard that everyone should be assigned to? Absolutely. They're trying to get your money, gal. They're not trying to stop you from going to the hospital. The only people you should listen to when they tell you your weight's unhealthy is like dietitians and doctors, not random people on the internet or someone who's advertising a dress or a tea which makes you poop. Now, I'm not perfect and we're all not perfect, and I'm still trying to do things to get me into thinking all bodies are beautiful. I will try, what I'm trying to do at the moment is stop using words like pig out or binge when I eat a large meal. I don't want to refer to myself as a pig. I don't like the phrase binging because I don't see myself as having an eating disorder. I just like food and I need to let myself enjoy that. I stopped a long time ago judging others, which really helps as well. Once you stop seeing everybody else who's fatter than you as fat, then you'll stop seeing yourself as fat. Once you stop seeing imperfections in other people, you'll stop seeing imperfections in yourself. And it's very, very healing and freeing, and it makes your life happier in so many different ways. Body positivity to me and self-confidence is a healthy movement where everyone, women, men, whoever, supports each other to see their bodies as something that is keeping them alive and healthy, and something to be so thankful for, because it's horrible to live in a prison, a body in which you wake up hating every day. That's not healthy. Do you have any more questions and you want me to do another video about this, please let me know. I really hope this has helped you, and I hope I haven't bragged on about how much I love myself because I'm not trying to be that person. I'm trying to be a person who doesn't hate myself, which is exactly what I want you to do as well. I love you so much. I hope you have such an amazing week. Happy Sunday. I hope the sun shines for you wherever you are. I love you. Thank you for subscribing. Mwah. Goodbye. It's me now, by the way.